You might have heard about bullying at school and in homes, but have you heard about cyberbullying that has taken people's lives? Yes, there are some people out there on the internet who are bullying others and taking their lives. Let's talk about a few stories that will leave you shocked. This story is about a girl, Jessica Logan, who was 18 years old and was a victim of cyberbullying. She sexted her boyfriend and sent him nude below-the-neck photos. After a breakup, he sent her pictures to her classmates in Ohio school and on social media. Jessica tried to get help from the guidance counselor at the school and also from the local police, but they didn't help her much. After her nude pictures spread among her friends and other people, they started calling her slut, whore, and other bullying words. She received a lot of texts and messages on Facebook and MySpace. All of these things made her depressed and anxious. She lost her dignity among her friends and family, according to her. No one was there to help her, not even the police. But it was really difficult to stop thousands of people commenting on her social media. Her boyfriend has shared it with everyone, and now all of the people around her were commenting according to their own thoughts. People forget before commenting on someone that the referred person might be going through a hell of a time due to their toxicity. She started to avoid her friends in school and hide in the bathroom so that they didn't bully her. She even started to skip classes. One day, she attended the funeral of a boy. That boy also committed suicide. After attending his funeral, Jessica came home and hung herself. Her mother told in an interview that when she saw her body, her phone was in the middle of the floor. Her parents sued the ex-boyfriend who bullied her, the school for not cooperating, and her friends who sent and spread her pictures on the internet. Her parents sought punitive damages for civil rights violations, emotional distress, and for discrimination. Her parents fought for their daughter a lot on each platform. This is how a teen took her life because of other people. People should be careful about what they are talking about others. If someone has a bad reputation, it doesn't mean that you bully them to their death. A person's life is a precious thing, and everyone should respect others' privacy. This story will leave you scared. This is the chilling story of a 15-year-old girl, Amanda, who got cyberbullied by a 44-year-old man. It was 2009 when this person, Aiden Coban, started to send threatening messages to Amanda. He sent her pictures and messages and threatened that he would send them to his friends and classmates. He used about 22 different fake accounts to harass her and took advantage of her fear. He also used different IP addresses to send her messages. Police were not able to trace back his messages at the time because of different IP addresses. Amanda spent her 3 years in fear, and she was not able to tell anyone. She was afraid of losing her dignity in front of her friends and family. He kept threatening her all the time. He asked Amanda to give him a webcam show. He asked her repeatedly for topless pictures, but she kept denying it, and just for this purpose, he was bullying her. Amanda agreed. She went live on webcam with him. She used to live chat with other people earlier and got compliments on her beauty, but this person was different. One day, Amanda got a call from the police and was informed that her topless picture was all over the internet. Police were investigating the kids who were involved in sexual content online. This person, Coban, made screenshots of her live video and made pictures from that. Later, he made a fake Facebook account with her name and put her topless DP on it. Then, he contacted her classmates and friends with that account. Amanda started to feel depressed, and she was not feeling good mentally. He was abusing her, and his purpose was to ruin her life, and was doing it perfectly. Todd's parents moved to another city in 2012 so that she could have a fresh start. But Amanda was dwelling in the past and was feeling more depressed. Coban didn't leave her. Whenever she moved to a new school, he made friends on Facebook to get information about her classmates. He used to say that he was joining the school next year, so he wanted some information. So after getting the information about her classmates, he bullied her in the same way in the new school too. In the meantime, Amanda also chatted with his old friend. He invited her to his home, and they had sex. But one day at school, the boy's girlfriend and some other friends bullied her, and she fell into a ditch. Her father found her. Amanda attempted suicide after that by drinking bleach, but she was saved as doctors emptied her stomach. She told in her last video on YouTube that the bleach had killed her inside, but somehow she was saved. Later, she found on the internet that people were bullying her for attempting suicide. She was even more depressed. Now people started to call her a psycho. On October 10th, 2012, Amanda took her life by hanging herself in her home. Before that, she also made a YouTube video and posted it online, where she told all of her bullying experiences. Later, after the investigation, it was found that Coben was a pedophile who was active in harassing children online. He had a lot of child pornographic content on his computer. He had bookmarked 5,800 names of his potential victims on the database on which he was spying. After a lot of trial sessions and much investigation, Coben was sentenced to 13 years in prison. What a thrilling story. Talk to your children before someone else talks to them. This is the story of a 10-year-old girl who killed herself due to bullying. This is really difficult to hear, but it's a sad reality. Who knows what kind of pain people are suffering from around us, and no one notices until they kill themselves. One day, Ashley came to her home and asked her mother Stacy that she wanted to be homeschooled and wanted to leave Ridge Farm Elementary School. Stacy denied, and she didn't give much attention to what her daughter wanted to talk about. The next day, she found Ashley dead in her room, where she hanged herself. If we look at her life, then she was always a smiling and cheerful girl. She was in 5th grade when she took her own life. But what made her do so is an important question. When she was in school, she was bullied by her classmates. Some kids are really sensitive and they cannot show their emotions about how they feel, while some of them don't feel anything, whatever people say to them. Ashlynn was one of them who continuously faced bullying and didn't show it on her face because she never knew what it was necessary for her to talk about her feelings. Kids used to call her a slut and sometimes fat and ugly. Once, she asked her mother what slut meant. She didn't even know what she was called. Ashlynn's 19-year-old cousin said that her bullying started a long time ago. He said that when she got a haircut as a kid, she was called a boy. People used to say, "Who is that boy over there?" This thing really upset her. It means that Ashlynn was really a sensitive girl who used to mind little things. When her mother was interviewed, she was really sad and she told a lot of things about Ashlynn. She said that I was aware of the fact that Ashlynn was being bullied in her school, but I never thought that this bullying would lead her to take her own life. Stacy's father said that she was sure that her kids were strong emotionally and they could never take that step. She thought that her kids would listen to her mother's guidance and words more than the bullying words of other kids. Her mother was not able to judge her inner feelings by the looks on her face of Ashlynn. She was hiding a sad face under a pretty smiling face. Sometimes parents are assured of their children that they would never do a thing that is considered bad or harmful. And just because they cannot read their minds and feelings, they are not able to heal their children. The same happened with Ashlynn. She might have wanted to talk about her feelings, but she could not bring the courage to do that in front of her mother. Her mother was really emotional while giving the interview, and she said that she would never be able to see the pretty smile of her daughter again. That's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on cyberbullying? Have you ever experienced anything like that, or any of your friends? Tell us in the comments section. Thanks for watching.